Soft light on your face, coffee cooling on the table. You laugh at something small, and my whole world changes. You were the quiet in my chaos, steady in my shaking hands. You took the cracks inside my armor, turned them into golden strands. I used to run from every promise, thought I was better on my own. But when you pulled me in that first time, I knew I'd finally come home. Always, I will love you always, through the wreckage and the waves, through the silence and the flames. Always, if the stars all lost their names, I would still say yours the same. I am yours in every way. Always. We've had the nights of broken dishes, words we wish we could erase. Still you trace the lines along my scars, like they're your favorite place. You see the man I'm still becoming when I only see my past. You hold the pieces when I'm falling, and swear this storm won't last. Always, I will love you always, through the wreckage and the waves, through the silence and the flames. Always, if the stars all lost their names, I would still say yours the same. I am yours in every way. Always. If my voice should ever fail me, if these hands forget their strength, I will write you in my breathing, I will keep you in my chest. When the lights are fading slowly and the crowd is walking out, you'll be standing in the doorway. You're the only thing that counts. Always, I will love you always, through the wreckage and the waves, through the silence and the flames. Always, if the stars all lost their names, I would still say yours the same. I am yours in every way. Always. Always, soft light on your face, world spinning far away. You whisper just my name, I'm staying. Always. doorway, coffee steam in the cold. You laughed in my old jacket, said it made me look too old. Back then I was restless, always halfway gone. You were folding your letters into little paper swans. I was scared of the future, you just held my hand, said we don't need all the answers, we just learn to stay. And I let you down on the small, quiet days. You stayed around, loved me anyway. These days, I don't take you for granted. These days, every touch feels new. I wake up and thank the sunrise for another day with you. These days, I'm just grateful that it's you. We've had dishes like thunder shattered on the floor, silent drives past midnight, circling the shore. But we came back to the table, pulled the pieces close, turned the cracks in the stories. Only we would know. You saw my worst, still you chose to stay. Now every breath is a small thank you I say. These days, I don't take you for granted. These days, every word rings true. I fall hard in the quiet, like I used to fall in youth. These days, I'm just grateful that it's you. I used to chase 1,000 lights, now you're the one I run to. I used to pray for bigger dreams, now I just pray to keep you. Hold on, hold on. I'll spend my whole life saying thank you. These days, I don't take you for granted. These days, every scar feels proof. We were built through the battles, we survived and we grew. These dark flickers on the wall. You're breathing, curled up like I might fall into you, like I always do. I was a runaway heart, burned out, spinning on fumes. You were a light in the dark, coffee cups, corner room. You took my trembling hands, didn't ask me to explain, just said we'll learn as we go, and held me through the rain. I lay you down on a bed of roses. Every promise, every scar, it knows this. All my edges, all my broken pieces, you turn them into something that believes in us. If I've got one good thing to show this world, it's how I love you. On this bed of roses, I still remember that day, payphone shaking in the cold. You said, come over, I'll stay, like it was already told. Your laughter filling the halls, your picture taped to my dash. You took a life going fast and taught it how to last. I lay you down on a bed of roses. Every promise, every scar, it knows this. All my edges, all my broken pieces, you turn them into something that believes in Met you on an ordinary coffee cup shaking in my hand. You laughed at every awkward sentence. Still you said you understand. You took my scars like they were stories, turned the fear into a flame. Suddenly the gray turned golden when you whispered out my name. How did I ever walk this world before your hand was in my hand? I used to chase a broken dream, now I finally understand. This is our story of love, written in every breath we're breathing. From the first hello to the nights we're never leaving. You gave my heart a home when I'd had more than enough. I was lost in the dark, then you showed me who I was. In the story of love, yeah, the story of love, yeah, the story of love. There were days I almost let go, told myself I'd fall again. You just wrapped your arms around me, said you don't have to pretend. Every doubt you covered gently, every storm you waded through. If there's a miracle, I'm certain it's that I get to walk with you. How did I ever breathe at all before you lit this tender spark? You took a broken, fading song, turned it into blazing hearts. This is our story of love, written in every breath we're breathing. From the first hello to the nights we're never leaving. You gave my heart a home when I'd had more than enough. I was lost in the dark, then you showed me who I was. In the story of love, oh, the story of If the days grow cold and the colors fade, I'll still be right here calling out your name. Every chapter, every page, I'll choose you again. From the first small spark to the very last amen. This is our story of love, written in every breath we're breathing. From the first hello to the nights we're never leaving. You gave my heart a home when I'd had more than enough. I was lost in the dark, now I'm shining in your trust. This is our story of love, our story. share this story of love. You found me on the kitchen floor, cold coffee, open door. Every clock was ticking loud. I was halfway walking out. You touched my shoulder, said my name, pulled me back from where I came. Every broken piece inside fell quiet when you sighed. I never knew that home could look like your eyes. You took my shaking hands and turned the dark to sky. Thank God you stayed when I gave you every reason to walk away. You held the line when I was trying my best to break. If love's a miracle, you're the one that heaven sent my way. I was lost, afraid. Thank God you stayed. I still leave dishes in the sink. You still breathe before you speak. We still fight about the sheets and fall asleep on tangled feet. You laugh at all my wasted plans, kiss the ink stains on my hands. You say, baby, that's enough, and I finally believe I'm worth your love. I never knew that grace could feel like your touch. You took my ruined days and somehow it was enough. Thank God you stayed when I gave you every reason to walk away. You held the line when I was trying my best to break. If love's a miracle, you're the one that heaven sent my way. I was lost, afraid. Thank God you stayed. If every scar on me spelled out your name, I'd wear them proudly. I'd never trade, 'cause every road that led me here was worth the hurt, the wasted years. To hear you whisper in my ear, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, I'm not going anywhere. Thank God you stayed when I gave you every reason to walk away. You held the line when I was trying my best to break. If love's a miracle, you're the one that heaven sent my way. Every breath I take, every vow I'll ever make, every song I sing will say, thank God you stayed. First time that you touched my hand, felt the floor just fall away. All the scars I carried in quietly began to fade. We were broken, breaking down, laughing through the leaking roof. You were painting futures on every empty corner of the room. You said, baby, I see more in you than all the doubts you're drowning in. I was shaking, you were staying, you were all in, all in. Now we're living on just to keep me calm. I was rage, I was restless. You were steady as a Sunday psalm. You said, baby, don't you run from this storm, just prove what love can take. You were fire in the quiet, you were here when I would break. Now we're living on a prayer, but your heart's my solid ground. Every time I'm lost out there, you pull me back somehow. I don't need the world to know my name. If I've got you, I'm not afraid. Yeah, we're living on a prayer, and I'm grateful every day. If the lights go out, if it all falls through, I would still choose every hard road with you. Take my hand, don't let go. We've come too far to turn around. Every beat, every breath, you're the miracle I found. Yeah. 'Cause we're living on a prayer, but your